Hi, I'm Marina from Something 2000.
Hello, I'm Ewan from Something 2000, and this is how we wrote
Our third single, Divorce. So I wrote Divorce almost a year and 3 months ago. It was the first song I ever wrote for the band, and it came to me by listening to Green Day's song Redundant. Green Day's song Redundant was about Billy Joe's argument with his wife, and it almost reminded me of the divorce my parents went through. And I always as a child viewed it from my own perspective, but never cared to view it from theirs. So when I wrote Divorce, I decided to not only look at myself and my feelings, I chose to put myself in their shoes and write a song from their perspective of divorce. When I wrote the lyrics for the song, I kind of mixed in some fictional stories and some stories of real life and joined them together into this opening of a song where parents almost come to an understanding that it does not work now the way they envisioned it to, and they just think best case of action would be to just call it quits. When I wrote the riff in the first verse, I decided to send it to Ewan.
I wrote the first verse and the last bit of the chorus, so here it goes. I hope I don't mess it up again. Nothing's the same. We're falling out again and again, and this noise. Rooms filled with children's toys. We don't talk the same. Replay the same song again and again. And if you want, go away for a few days.
And next day when I saw him, we played around with the idea of the song. He showed me the riff he wrote himself, which was basically him experimenting with Foo Fighters' song Big Me, where he liked the pinky placement on some of the chords, so he decided to put it all the way across the fretboard.
When I came up with my part for Divorce, I was quite new to guitar at the time. I'd only been playing about a year, so I was learning Big Me, which goes... And I liked the pinky placement. So I thought, well, I'll try some other, chords and stuff up and down and put the pinky, and I stumbled across this. So it didn't sound like that at the beginning, so I could barely play guitar. I was like, it didn't sound right. So when I showed it to Marino, he added the rhythm and put it into the track, which is what you hear, which sounds quite cool. We've recorded the song about, I think it's like the 5th time we've made this song, and every single time we have to fight to keep these single chords on it because it's shiny sort of guitar.
Once we had the verse envisioned, we decided to move on to the chorus. The chorus was a very simple chord progression, at least on my part. It goes from a D to the B sharp and to the F sharp. And all together you get my part of the chorus for Divorce. Fun fact, the part of the middle strings is actually copied and pasted from the first time we ever recorded the song. We liked the way the Chica Chica just sounded, and we tried to replicate it many times to the point where we just gave up, went into the first version of the song when we wrote it when it was just a demo, and copied and pasted it in, and that's the part you hear on the song today.
I don't think we had a chorus when we first started recording. I think we came up with that on the spot. And I quite like the pinky as well, so I thought that should carry on over into the chorus. The chorus is... So yeah, like Marina said, we took this to the band practice, and we were recording ourselves, you know, see our progress for our first gig. And in the first verse, Danilo sped up, we all sped up with him, and then we all slowed down and watched the recording back, and like, that sounds really cool sped up. So we promptly re-recorded the song after that, and that's the tempo we hear today. So for the music video, we knew we wanted to do something big. You know, with Blast Off, we've done us playing, and there was originally going to be a music video for Love Song, which didn't quite work out the way we thought, hence why you haven't seen it. While we were brainstorming ideas for that, and I think on like you know, location scouting, we come up with this idea of, oh, you know, how about we have this like plane fight, you know, crashes and all this stuff. And like, that's a bit, doesn't quite fit the Love Song's vibe. So we're like, oh, what other song does it fit? And we're like, Divorce is the perfect one. You know, children play with toys, they try and drown out their parents arguing all the time. So we're like, if there's ever excuse to make a video like this is definitely the one. We knew we wanted it to be a very homemade style video, as you know, people would make back in the 90s and the early 2000s about visual effects and stuff. So we knew we wanted it to be like homemade. A good example of that is Some Point One Hell Song. They're just playing with toys, and that they can make a cool video like that. So for the planes, we bought Airfix quick build aeroplanes, because we didn't want to spend time, you know, painting the whole thing and gluing it all together just for it to get chucked about. So I've got these quick build kits, which are actually pretty good. I customised them a little bit, like I've added like different name and stuff to make them personalised to us. And if you put the things together, they spell something. So let us know in the comments what you think that is. As a kid, I don't know, maybe like 11 or something, I used to watch this YouTube channel called Homemade Movies, and they'd recreate movie stuff, like completely homemade style. And they did one in a cockpit, so I thought, if I ever get a chance to do that, we're going to do that. So I made the cockpit out of cardboard, and all the shots are filmed on the TV, just with like sticks and stuff, and all our live action shots are filmed with the TV behind.
Yeah, it actually looks so cool.
That was, yo, that's great. Oh my god.
Yeah, you want to hold it around.
Wait, if we measure it...
Because I feel like if we use a green screen, it will take away from the homemade aspect of it.
So that's how we wrote Divorce and how we created the video for Divorce. It is a song that we realistically have a love-hate relationship with, because it took so long to perfect and get to the point where we wanted it to. But we are happy to say that we like where the song ended up, and we feel like making a music video almost makes it that much more enjoyable and special to us. So that's how we wrote Divorce. Make sure you check it out on all streaming platforms, make sure you watch the video, and sit tight, because we have many more songs and many more videos for you to see in the future. Take care, thank you, and goodbye.